Hi guys, welcome back to another video, and in today's video we're going to be taking a look at this iPhone 4S I picked up off of eBay for 20 bucks. This has to be hands down one of the most immaculate condition iPhone 4Ss I have ever seen. This thing has no scratches on the screen, one or two scratches on the back, and one tiny scratch on the actual frame itself. This thing is in such good condition, and I only picked it up for 20 bucks. Included in the package was a generic wall charger that looked exactly like an Apple one, some generic headphones, as well as a 30-pin cable, and of course the iPhone 4S. Opening up the bubble wrap here, you can see the 4S inside. Now I had absolutely no idea really on how much scratches and things this phone actually had, because they said in the description of the eBay listing that it has various marks and scratches, but really there is none on this device, and you can see here that it is on the setup screen. If I go ahead and set it up, it is running iOS 9, and you can tell that by the background that you see for a split second, as well as that notification that has rounded edges, and that is a dead giveaway of iOS 9. If I go ahead and go into settings here, you can see what version of iOS 9. You can see it is an iOS 9.3.5. It is a 16GB iPhone, and it does have faulty Wi-Fi, which was mentioned, and you can see here that it won't let you turn it on, as well as in Control Center. It's just black. As well as Bluetooth doesn't work either. It just seems to continuously search, and we're going to go ahead and fix this in this video. So I've done this before on a couple of other iPhone 4Ss. Anyway, to repair the Wi-Fi, what I go ahead and do here is disconnect the battery. Now, optionally, you can take off this shield here that covers up the LCD connectors and things like that. Now, if you are taking this off, I do recommend putting something like a coin or some big bit of metal there, just to absorb the heat that is going to be from the hairdryer. Now, what we're going to go ahead and do is heat up the Wi-Fi chip right there, that big black square, that is the Wi-Fi chip. And you just want to heat that up with a hairdryer for 30 to 45 seconds. Make sure it doesn't get too hot, make sure you don't melt any other connectors around it, and obviously if you are trying this, it is kind of dangerous. You can potentially damage your iPhone, so proceed with caution and at your own risk if you are doing this. But as you can see here, after that I wait for the iPhone to cool down again, and I go ahead and turn the device back on. Go ahead and test out the Wi-Fi. So you can see here it has powered back on. Go ahead and slide to unlock. Go into settings, and you can see now up top it says Wi-Fi not connected, and you can see there the Wi-Fi is turned on, and I can go ahead and connect up to my Wi-Fi network, and confirming, you can see that it does load Google just fine. The Bluetooth also now works, which is an extra bonus, and I can go ahead and reinstall all the screws and get the phone back together. Like I said, this is sort of not what you'd call a normal repair. This is pretty much just a easy way of getting the Wi-Fi back up and running. Now, like I said, it is kind of dangerous and could potentially harm your phone, so obviously if you are trying it, do it at your own risk. Next up, we had to put a tempered glass screen protector back and front on this device. Now, I do this on every single iPhone I own. If it has no cracks in the screen, it has a tempered glass screen protector on it. Then I went ahead and connected it up to my MacBook Pro and headed over to IPSW.me and downloaded the iOS 6.1.3 IPSW. Now we're going to be downgrading this to iOS 6. Yes, you can downgrade your iPhone 4S and certain models of the iPad 2 to iOS 6. Back in iTunes, you want to go ahead and option click on Restore iPhone and select the IPSW you just downloaded. This only works for the iPhone 4S and some models of the iPad 2, not the iPhone 5s, no other phones, okay? And this is because Apple recently started signing it. Not sure exactly why. It was always signed as an OTA update. So there was a sort of hacked way of getting iOS 6, which was very hard and it was a long process, but now you can just go ahead and download the IPSW from a website like IPSW.me and go ahead and restore it in iTunes. And this only works on the 4S and the iPad 2.2 and 2.3. Once you've gone ahead and downgraded, you can go ahead and set it up just like any other normal iPhone. Because it was with iTunes, there's no other hacks or anything needed to make it work. It just works right out of the box. And you can see here in general, and about, you can see that it is on iOS 6.1.3. iOS 6 is the only firmware you can do this on. You can't do it on iOS 5 or iOS 7. It's just iOS 6, and it's just on the iPhone 4S and certain models of the iPad 2. With that being said, this has been a quick look at a $20 iPhone 4S in immaculate condition that I fixed the Wi-Fi and downgraded back to iOS 6. If you want to see more videos just like this, go ahead and check out the iPhone playlist, as well as check me out on Twitter at twitter.com/HughJeffries. And if you're not already subscribed, go and hit that subscribe button, and I'll catch you guys next time, another one of my great videos.